Hi everyone, it's Peggy Merwin with Stamp with Peggy. Today is Monday, July 1st. It's a brand new month. Lots of fun activities coming up. Summer Splash is just under 3 weeks away. Hi Margie, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys all had a good weekend. We had nice weather this weekend. Unfortunately, we had some bad news for those who are part of my team or have watched and some of Sandy's comments. A dear stamping friend passed away Friday night. So it was kind of a tough weekend, but we moved forward and she was with me all weekend as I was designing for Summer Splash. Every time I do something I had to fussy cut, I could hear Sandy's voice telling me, Peggy Merwin, why are you fussy cutting? So it was a good weekend and hopefully you all had a wonderful weekend. 4th of July is coming up. We have camping weekend this weekend. So we join my husband's family. Sometimes throughout the few days, people come. So at some point we have everyone there, maybe not all at the same time, but that's what it'll be. So it's prepping and getting all of the camping stuff together, all of the food. I have stacks of food bags from grocery shopping last night upstairs. I have some fresh food to cut up and to make and some of that fun stuff. So that's what our night is tomorrow night, and then get the camper packed and ready for a nice, fun, long weekend. Okay, July 1st. That means our bundle sale is over. However, we have new online exclusives coming. Last week I showed, hi Donna, hi, and I'm trying to think who else said here. Gianna's on. I can't thank you guys enough for coming every Monday night to watch. Okay, online exclusives begin on Wednesday. Remember, they're online. That means I don't have a printout. I don't have anything that I can do that way. The easiest way is to go to my stampwithpeggy.com, click on Shop Now, and then click on Online Exclusives or put Online Exclusives in the search button. There are a bunch of fun things. There's a Halloween set. There's a couple of fall things. There is, of course, Christmas and beautiful papers. I forgot. I got paper over there I was going to show you, so I'll try to remember before we're done. Let's see. It's also the start of bonus days. For every, hi Nicole, for every $50 that you spend, Stampin' Up! Will give you a $5 coupon to use on your order in August. Okay, so you want to really watch as you're making your list. You want to make sure that you have $50 on your order before shipping and tax, and then you can earn that $5 coupon. It's also, if you spend $100, you get $10, etc. So it's a great time to place some orders, some of the new online exclusives, some of the other fun goodies. Okay, let's see. Oh, the glass mat is also available to everyone beginning Wednesday. And I'm going to, you know what, I'll come back to that. I'm going to squirrel tonight, I can tell. Okay, first let's do our comments, likes, and shares, our winners for that. And the first one is the adhesive back sparkle gems. You guys know I love these. The colors are great that are in here, but you can use your Stampin' Blends and change the colors, especially the silvery white ones. You can change those to, you know, reds, blues, whatever. Okay, and the lucky winner of these is Tina Verhest. Tina, I'm sorry, I'm killing your name. I need your address, so make sure you send me an email or pop me a message with your address so that I can pop this in the mail to you. And the second lucky person is getting the rainbow adhesive back dots, and that is Mary Hubbard. So if you know Mary or Tina, make sure that you tag them and tell them, get Peggy your addresses so that she can get these in the mail to you. Okay, all right, we're going to go ahead and put the camera down so that I can show you again the glass mat. the item number, and then we can also talk about June's card sketch challenge. Okay. Oh, okay. We need to move some things here so you can't get so much of a sneak peek there. Okay. I need to get myself up over here so that I can see how bad that just went. Okay, stamp with Peggy. Come on. Where am I? Am I not live anymore? There we are. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what I did, but yikes. Okay. Let's move this forward. Okay. We have a new host code for July. Okay. All right. We've been using the stamp or the glass mat for a little while, but what I haven't pulled out is the little silicone mat that goes with it. This thing sticks right onto it. It doesn't slide around, so that as you're working, you can put your stamp pad right in there and it's not going to slide around like it does on the glass. Okay. These little spots will hold the little ink spots, but you could also put a little bit of glue, or not glue, a little bit of ink refill in there when you're doing some water painting and be able to get that in there. That would be very cool looking also. Okay, same with this. Then I just opened this up, and this I am loving. This is the chamois. We need to back you up a little bit. I'm not sure what I've got going on. There we go. This is the chamois that comes with it. It is huge. It starts out very firm, and so you get it wet, and it is super pliable. And it took all of my little glue spots right off with just a little bit of scrubbing on there. So love, love, love it. Okay. So what did I do with, we'll put this up here too. The item number is 163987 and it is $60 and it starts tomorrow that you can get that. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what is going on that. Okay. Now what did I just do? Now I made it ginormous. And it's going on the ceiling. Oh, good Lord. Okay, let's see if it comes back in there. Okay. I don't know, I've got some weird shots going here tonight where you can see my stomach and everything else. It's like, goodness gracious. Okay, let's see what we're doing there. Okay, so today we are going to, 4th of July is right around the corner. Nope. We can't do that yet. I told you, squirrel. Okay, June card sketch challenge. It was the little rectangles, squares, kind of the little layout. We had 14 participants. Yay, that always makes me very happy. Okay, Carol Busby, Kathy Lay, Nancy DeFrancisco, Chris Johnson. This was her very first time participating. She's a newer stamper and a newer team member. So that was awesome. Shirley Peterson with the To Market. Annie Rita. Peggy Sochek did 2 cards. Absolutely. You got the masculine one there and you got the little kid one. So that's beautiful. I love that. Annette Miriam did a great job on that one. I mean, she truly made it look like a picture frame or like a window looking out. Roseann with Graduation. Jeanne loved the Attention Shoppers. Cheryl pulled out her paper pumpkin kit as soon as she got home and had a little play with our card sketch. So that is cool. Christy, I'm killing your name here. Flournoy, with the Take to the Sky or Adventurous Sky. And then Linda Vanderspool pulled out the designer papers. Love, love, love this color. Okay. And one lucky person, and Linda, you are right. It was tough choices this month. Again, I don't do it off from which card I like best. I kind of throw it all into random name generator so that we get to share the love around a little bit. And the lucky person who will be getting a $25 shopping spree is Roseann Bassford. Roseann did the graduation card, and everybody could use lots of those right now, right? Okay, so Roseann, let me know what you would like, and I will go ahead and get that ordered for you. Put that over there. Okay, now I'm going to see if I can't zoom in a little bit. It looks like I'm way far out there. I have not played with this very much yet. Okay, let's see how that goes. We got a little bit of a glare here, but I think I can get that in for you a little better. Okay, so we are using the Round We Go stamp set for the greeting. We are using the coordinating Round We Go dies. We're going to do a rosette. We have not done that yet. And then we are also using my favorite, the stylish shapes. We're using a circle, we're using squares, we're using this. We're also using this fun one right here from the Round We Go. Okay, you ready? 4th of July is coming, almost here. So we are using red, white, and blue. Okay, this is the Brights designer paper pack. And so I pulled its Azure Afternoon and Poppy Parade. And then there is a circle one. We're using that for our rosette. All right, let me get these out of the way. Okay, let's get the die back in here. Because when you're doing the rosette, you need to cut 2 of this one. This cuts the points and the scallops, and then it scores all the little lines 1/4 of an inch all the way across, okay? And so when you do that, you glue the 2 ends together, and then you accordion fold back and forth, connect the ends, and it flattens out, and it turns into this ginormous, gorgeous rosette. This rosette is a little over 3 inches or about 3 inches across. And on my card for today, I didn't want one quite that big. Okay. So I took this die and I die cut 2 strips of the Poppy Parade designer paper. Okay. I wanted the scallop edge. So what we're going to do is we're going to stack them. I want a smaller rosette. And so I'm going to pull it in here and I'm going to line the scallop edges up at 1 1/8 inches. And I'm going to cut it off. Okay. That will end up giving me about a 2 1/4 inch rosette. Okay. And so I'm going to start, and I know you can't really see it on the camera, but we're just going to, you can't see the score lines. The designer paper is very easy to fold. The regular cardstock is a little harder because it's thicker, but it still works fine. Okay, so we accordion that one. Now we're going to do the same thing with the second piece. Okay. All right, then we're going to put a piece of tear and tape on both of those little edges. We're going to end up sticking those together. Okay, so I've got my tear and tape. I started the first sample that I did it with the green glue, but if you get oozes out, it's really hard to get them off from it. Where this is very easy to peel. Anything that's hanging over, just fold it backwards onto the sticky. Okay, and then we're just going to attach it right there. Okay, so we still have our over, under accordion fold. Okay, now we have our other little end So we're going to put our tear and tape on there. And believe it or not, there are no dimensionals on our card tonight. Okay, so again, you can see that little extra. Just fold it back onto the sticky part. That way it won't hang off. Hi, Peggy Schmargy. Thanks for joining tonight. Okay, so now we have a circle with a flat end because we cut the points off, and then the other end is the scallops. Okay, so then what did I do with my pieces? I punched a 1 3/4 inch. Wait till you see it, how thick it is though, Linda, without the dimensionals. Okay, I punched a 1 3/4 inch piece of Azure Afternoon. It can be any color, okay? It doesn't have to coordinate with, because you're really not going to see it. We're going to bring our silicone mat in. We're going to lay that in the middle, okay? What's going to happen is we want the straight edge facing up, and it's going to fold in. You just kind of have to keep playing and fold it in until it closes right up like that, okay? We're going to kind of pick it up, and it's going to fall all apart again, and that's okay because my hands are not coordinated enough. Then we're going to pull in a hot glue gun. Don't burn your fingers, okay? We are going to put hot glue kind of all around on here. And then we're going to take this and we're going to put it right kind of sort of in the middle as much as we can. And it's hard to see, so it's just eyeballing. And that's all right because, oh, look at that. I did really well. You're not going to see it anyways. That's just going to help hold our rosette all together. Okay? So hold it for a couple of seconds, couple of minutes. Don't burn yourself taking the little glue globs off like I do, because I can't stand those on there. And if you want to keep working on other things, you can put something heavy on top of it. Okay. All right. Then remember I said we're using this one. Oh, Annette has what? Watching with a friend in Rochester for her birthday. Well, happy birthday, Annette's friend. We'll say this card is just for you. How's that? Okay. Then we are using, oh, and I forgot the green glue. Is that what I did? No. Yeah, I think I did. Okay. We're going to put this right in the center of our rosette. And I'm going to go grab my green glue. Because I didn't want the depth. I didn't want to add any more thickness to this piece by using the hot glue. At least I think this is what I did. Okay. And then, now I'm second guessing myself because that's not going to want to hold real well. Okay, we're going to cheat a little bit. We're going to smear that around as much as we can without burning our fingers. Okay, and then push it down nice and flat. Depending what you're doing, Jeanne, I mean, it would be really fun to make a whole banner of different sizes. But for the card front that I wanted, it was a little bit big. Okay, how cool is that? All right, we're going to finish the rosette off by pulling in the, oh goodness, rhinestones. And we're just going to put a rhinestone right in the center of that. Okay? Then we can get those out of the way. All right, now it's time to work on our card. We'll set that off to the side for now. So we're going to use a basic white thick cardstock for the base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Crisp it nice and crease it nice and crisply. Okay. Then I have a layer of Poppy Parade that is 4 by 5 1/4. So we are just going to adhere that right onto our card. Okay. Center it on our card front. Then we have a piece of Azure Afternoon that is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Have those 1/8" borders just for Sandy tonight. Sandy hated when I did 1/8" borders. Okay, and then we have another basic white that is 3 3/4 by 5. Okay. All right, there's the front of our card. Now, ooh, I've got stickies all over that. Okay, then I used my Stylish Shapes and I cut an Azure Afternoon that's going to go right up here in the corner. And that is where our little rosette is going to go, like that. Okay. Then I took the designer paper and I used the smallest. It's about 1 inch or just over 1 inch. Hi, Connie. And I die cut the striped designer paper. So I have 3 blue and 3 red. And so we are going to adhere. Oh, and I shouldn't have glued that white one down yet. Okay. And we're going to line up. Why don't we just go ahead? We need to stick this one down first so we can get our visual for the rest of them. Okay, and then we're going to start in the top corner with our blue stripe. And I did the blue ones straight up and down. And we want about the same border. Okay, and then I'm doing one of the Poppy Parade ones, and I'm going to turn that one sideways. But we're going to leave a little bigger gap there because I want this lined up even with the bottom of the Azure square. Hi, Pam. Thank you so much. Okay, so we have a little bigger space than normal. Okay, then we are going to adhere a blue one here. And then... and I'm putting adhesive on a red one and a blue one because we're going to, and when I do like this, I kind of lightly touch it so that I can still pick it up if I need to move it. Okay, so here we have a little bigger space, kind of like up there than what we would normally have. Okay, then I have one red one left, and we're going to put that one down here. Again, leaving kind of the same border that we did around the edges. Though aren't they, the rosettes are so much fun. Back in the day when we would do scoring it every 1/4 inch or every 1/2 inch for great big ones. So nice to just be able to die cut it out. Okay, this is going to go right here, and that's why I said I should have done that before I glued my white one down. And right now I'm looking for my pencil over here in this mess and I'm not finding it. So I'm just going to do this, make a little mark. Normally I would just use my trimmer, my snips to trim it, but since I already did that and adhered it, we're just going to put it in the paper trimmer and trim that off. So this is the banner from Stylish Shapes. Okay, and it's going to go onto there. We are going to stamp From Round We Go, Time to Celebrate. And I'm just kind of centering that. And then I have Poppy Parade ink. Okay. And I have the little starburst. And we're going to add some stars around our greeting. So this would be a great card for someone for the 4th of July or for a July birthday, right? Doesn't have to be 4th of July. I know we don't normally send out cards for 4th of July. Sorry, I'm wiggling you around while I try to get some of that sticky that was on my silicone sheet off. Okay, so we're just going to put this down flat. Now, I could dimensional this, but when we put our rosette on there, that's pretty thick right there. Don't you think? That's kind of enough. This is going to be kind of a hard one to put in the mail. It's a better card to be able to hand to someone, hand deliver. Okay, and so that is going to go right in the center of there. I'm trying to do the little bit longer lines on this thing as straight up and down. Hold it down for a second, and there we go. Look at how fun our card is. Now, again, you could do this layout with anything. I was debating, but I think this is our July challenge. It does not have to be, look at, this one's a little bit smaller. I must have cut it at 1 inch instead of 1 1/8. You don't have to use a rosette in the center. This could be a stamped image. It could be a die cut that's put into there, a greeting of some kind down here, and then roughly 1 inch squares around here. Designer paper, you could use regular cardstock that is embossed, but give it a little bit of texture or a little bit of different look to it so that your card will really pop when you are finished with it. Okay, so again, you're going to need 6 squares. You could do a banner. You could stamp directly on the white. Let me grab, if I can find it quickly, in my disaster over here. Oh, and I wanted to show you this. Okay, I was playing with Before Coffee, Cocoa, and Cards last week, the Unbounded Love Memory More cards, and played with this. So again, look at how different. Instead of the rosette, I have die cuts that are popped up on dimensionals. The grading is just stamped right in the center there. You can adjust the sizes of these accordingly. I did smaller borders here compared to little bigger pieces to the background there. So make it yours, but this will be the layout that we use, okay? So I will get a template put together so that you have that with the measurements that I used, and I'll probably go with the larger. It just made it a little bit easier. Here, let's get that one out of the way, and we can do it like this. But that will be our July card sketch. You have a full 31 days because today is the 1st, okay? Then I also wanted to share with you one of the fabulous designer papers from the online exclusives that begins tomorrow. It's the Iconic Imagery is what the stamp set is called, or the suite is called. It's a bundle. Okay, let's get this out of the way for a minute. Look at how pretty. We've got winter, we've got Christmas, we've got fall. Look at the pumpkins, I love it. We've got leaves, we've got acorns, we've got some 4th of July, or, you know, just kind of New Year's Eve. We've got candles there, but then, and it's really cool color combinations. Flip it over. There you've got your New Year's Eve clinking glasses. You've got some confetti. Love, love, love this one. Of course, I always love a plaid. We've got some more starbursts that can work great for 4th of July. And then some more plaids, diagonals, and stripes. And flip the last ones over. We've got pretty candy canes. We've got Christmas trees in all colors. and then some more fun starbursts. So this is one of the designer papers that will be available tomorrow. So again, just make sure that you look for online exclusives. Type that in the search bar. That's the easiest way to make sure that you don't miss it. Okay? You guys have a fabulous week. Have a wonderful 4th of July. And I will see you next Monday, which will be July 8th. Everybody take care. Bye-bye.